Hi everybody, welcome to Toonkind D&D. It's me, Mop, and I'm here with Yuni. Yuni, how you
Hey,
doing?
hello.
Uh,
I'm doing good. I'm excited.
we're doing an FPS. I'm playing Blink.
Playing Xan.
Wow, what a completely original combination of characters.
Never been done before.
Never been done before, unprecedented. So this is a follow-up to A Good Xan is Hard to Find, but this is the follow-up to that, which was the follow-up to Faces on Parade, because it's all just going.
Because, whew,
Are we off the rails? Are we on the rails? I don't know. But we sure are having fun. And that's all that that's all that matters. What are we doing?
um, I feel like we have to pick up more or less right where we left off. I assume Luton has been shooed away because Xan is in a state, and
Yawn,
but
thought.
yeah, you mentioned that Blink
Oh yeah.
probably figured out a place for them to say Zan would usually be happy to pay, but oops, he just got out of jail where
No,
all his
yeah,
stuff
that
got
does
stolen.
happen. Yeah, that does, that feeling when you get into jail and all your stuff gets taken away because you're in not even jail, but you're just in the fucking dungeon. You're like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
yeah.
this is fine." No. Um
You're just like, I can deal with this for a little while.
so yeah, they're doing that. I imagine they kind of did like their goodbyes to Luton. Luton's a polite lad. He probably was like, "Okay, cool, great, bye."
Yeah,
That's at
yeah.
least my imagining. It would probably be good to start kind of. When did they even get out? During the
Um,
evening?
yeah, it's probably evening by the time they got back.
Probably evening. So Blink probably would have done a couple of things. First off, okay, question about magic shackles. Are they
Hmm.
specifically just on the person who's wearing them and that person can't cast their own magic? Can that person use magic items? Or is it one of those like area of effect where anything like within their sphere is not?
But the shackles are specifically for the person that is bound by them.
Okay, and does that go to, is that only his own magic or is that magic items as well?
It's only his own magic.
Okay, hype. Because I think before they go into town, Blink would have done a couple of things. He would probably have. He's going to give Xan his robes back, and while he can't put them on completely, I was wondering if there's a role I can make for Toon Shenanigans to have Blink, like get his jacket off at least. You know, like the thing,
Um,
like where a character like just if someoe's wearing like a suit, right, and they take the suit off, but it's like a flat, it's like a static image.
I
Or should we just not do that? Because also it would be
I
fun.
don't think that works specifically
Damn it!
because Zan is not a tune, so
God damn it!
you can't pull that trickery with him,
That's okay.
unfortunately.
Well,
But
he does.
you can sort of just like drape his robe around his shoulders for
Yeah,
comfort and you know the what's it, the trauma blanket where they
pretty
wrap it around
much. Yeah, it's like that. And if he can use magic items, in theory, that's a protection that he can have.
Yes, that is a very useful item.
Because it's
He keeps
better
getting
than.
all his items stolen and it sucks.
Well, yeah, it does. And then yeah, they would have gone. Blink, who has 5 gold to his name, it's just like, we got this. I imagine that's good enough for like a nice room and like a nice meal
Oh yeah, absolutely.
for an evening.
We've played pretty fast and loose on what how much a gold is worth, but
Yeah,
5 gold should be plenty for some place to stay.
yeah. So they do that. They have a room. Do you want Zan to initiate like actual conversation, or would you like Blink to?
Um,
Like they probably
so
didn't talk much up until like they were just like trying to get shit going.
Yeah, I think once they get back into a room proper, Zan has been pretty sort of out of it. He's clearly exhausted by all he's been through. And
Yeah,
he pulled off a pretty weird stunt right at the end that was also pretty draining.
it sure
Um,
was.
and he once they get in, he sort of sits on the bed that's in the room, and he goes, Blink, I I said it before, but I think I will be saying it repeatedly. Thank you. Um,
Oh, I mean, you're welcome.
I
I just didn't want you to get hurt. I, yeah, I get you kind of remind me of someone a little bit, maybe. Not that that's the only reason. You're really cool, Xan, and I like you a lot. And yeah,
well, that's very sweet of you. I owe you an apology. I wish I should have let you know what I was doing or why I didn't come back sooner, but I'm sorry that I just left you to worry about what I was doing. But I did. I was always going to come back. I had a plan. I hope you can trust that.
I I I can believe it. I guess things don't always go according to the plan.
No, no, I suppose they don't. And he takes a moment, sort of awkwardly. He sort of feels at the cuffs around his wrists and avoids eye contact for a moment. Then he says, "I I owe you more than an apology. I think I owe you an explanation as well."
I mean, only if you want to. I'm not um you know personal stuff is personal. If it's not um something that you want to talk about, if you're not comfortable, I can understand that.
No, it's the absolute least I can do. You've probably already, well, I know we've spoken briefly about my friend, um, and I've
Mhm.
been cagey about her before, but I I was underselling it a bit. She's not just a friend.
Blink
I
just like
suppose
turns his head like a dog listening.
I suppose the best term would be uh, a soulmate, um, as in our our souls are to get together. Our souls exist, and we're both in this body right now. Here, we're um, yeah, yes.
Oh, Can wait, does that mean can she hear us right now? Can she see me?
Yes. Yes. Um, her her name is Nari, and yes, yes, I know. Yes, I know. Okay, great. Thank you, Nari. She says that you've been very helpful.
Th- Thanks. That's what I do. Hi. He like waves vaguely.
Um, to oh, it's so hard to describe. I haven't really told people about her very much on account of um, well, yes. Thank you, Nari. I understand. Yes, thank you. He's just like has this expression on his face, just like, let me get through this, please. She's a little bit excited about it being about this. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do you want me to talk to him, or shall we just sit here and let him wonder? Great. Thank you. Okay. um, she has been part of me for as long as I can remember. Uh, I we
Do you remember a long time? Or was it like yesterday?
oh no, my memory is longer than yesterday.
I hope so.
She has well, we didn't always get along. Um, thank you, Nari. I didn't always get along with her because when I was young, I was afraid of her. Um, and she, in return, has saved my life more times than I can really count. And I like to think I can count pretty high. But
Okay.
she is the reason why I stayed myself instead of um, whatever Sketch would have had me be. Um,
Oh. Okay.
right.
He's just not like he's trying very hard to just listen. You can tell that he has like a bunch of shit that he wants to say, but he is trying very hard to just listen.
um, it used to be she could only really talk to me while I was asleep, but when magic got complicated and my thoughts were uh, muddled, she found a way to remind me of who I am, and she's the reason I was able to find you, and she's
She's a good friend.
she is she's my best friend. Um, I I don't know if you. I'm not sure. I'm sure. I guess you have questions. I guess. And,
Okay. Um. Um. Um, if she can see me and hear me, does that mean that you guys do you taste the same foods? Does she like cookies? Does she like jelly beans? What's her favorite flavor jelly bean? And um uh does she know any songs? Um does she have a favorite color? What's her favorite color? Um does she like uh what time of the year is her favorite season? Because I like spring. Do you guys have a secret handshake? Do you guys like all the same things or no? Or do you have does she like jokes? Because what kind of jokes? I like puns. Um um does she like hugs? Does she want to be friends?
I yes to that last one.
You just see him like smile. He's just like some he's just
Um, hold on. I want to maybe see if I've never done this before, but I want to see if this will work.
hmm?
And inside your head, you hear Zan's voice. Blink, can you hear me?
Yes. He definitely says that out loud.
You see Zan on the bed just kind of doesn't do a very good job suppressing his smile because oh god, Blink, you're so good. He loves you so much. Um, and then he goes, all right. Then, all right, do you want to try? And then you hear another voice go, hello? Hello, are you there? Can you hear
Hi!
me?
Hi!
Hello? Oh my goodness. Oh, I have never spoken to someone else before.
Hi, I'm Blink.
Hello, I am Nari.
Hi! He's just
Oh my gosh. I want you to know that Zam thinks you're very nice and he likes you very much. And I don't know if he said that enough because he he has not what are the words? I'm not good at words. I've never had anyone else to talk to before. Oh my goodness. Um, you need to understand. He's a very old man who doesn't know how to make friends very well. And so thank you for making sure that he is and thank you, Nari. You're doing wonderful. I'm so glad we're all getting along here.
I don't know. I think Zan's been pretty good at making friends.
Oh, that's because he had you around, dear. He's been just a nightmare. Then again, I don't know if he really needed that many because he had me, and um, I do what I can. But oh, this boy. Um, and
I'm
it's
living.
just like he like has his hands bound so he can't put his head in his hands, but he's just like hanging his head like, oh, I've made a mistake. um, and she goes, I'm sorry, you spoke very quickly, I don't remember all your questions. I've never had a jelly bean. I don't know what they taste like. um, what else?
I need to
Seasons.
I need to make a hammer space roll right now. Um, does that? Oh my God, that means Zan's never had jelly beans. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we got a big old jar. You know, like one of those, like guess how many jelly beans are in this jar? Like one of those.
Billion flavors just all stacked up in there. And so it's like, why?
He
No,
just hands it.
it's the cakes all over again.
Yep.
um,
These are
and
jelly beans. There's like um a lot of different flavors.
Santa's just like, really, really, you're going to make me do? Yes, dear. Of course I am. He goes, okay. He just like picks one out and eats it. And he goes, what is that, marshmallow? I think that's marshmallow. Sorry, what do you think? And she goes, I love it. And he goes, mm-hmm. The answer to your question is she knows she cannot taste the things that I eat. And she goes, yes, but I love it.
Oh, okay. Zan, you don't have to eat them if you don't want to.
I am very hungry, so I am glad for something to eat other than they called it soup. I think it was just water with a potato in it.
You would think you would think with a big fancy house they would have better food.
Oh, they did. She just really liked making a point and was like, yes, my sister is, she loves putting on a show and making a point. Well, and Zan goes, we should be clear, not literal sister. She goes, no, of course not. We're dreams. We don't have families. It's a,
That's sad.
oh, yes, but to be clear, the rest of the family is awful, and I have enjoyed Zan's company much more, even when he didn't particularly enjoy mine. He goes, yes, well, it was complicated. Um, hmm, I, well, when you're a child and you tell people that there's a voice in your head, they either think you're making it up or they get worried about you. So I tried very hard to pretend she wasn't there. But
Mm.
things are better now. So uh,
I'm glad things are better now. That's good.
I am too. Um, I Blink.
Hmm?
I'm I'm telling you this because I trust you and you've done so much. But I do have to ask that you don't tell other people. This is
Mm-hmm.
a sort of
Mm-hmm.
private
Mm-hmm.
matter.
Mm-hmm.
Nari goes, ooh, ooh, this is, oh, I've never, I've never been part of a club before. It's always just been two of us, and two people isn't a club. But if there's three of us, that counts as a club, correct?
I think that's a club. That could be a club. Are we a club? Can we be a club? Zan, are we in a club?
I think we are in a club now. Yes.
Yes.
And Nari's just like, oh, good. I've I've never had anyone else to be part of a thing with. Just the one person. I've always been part of him. It's like, thank you, Nari. He gets it. It's um, she the two of us have been through a lot together, and it means a lot that we haven't been through it alone of late. And so, Blink, I am any club that includes you, I think, is a nice club to be a part of.
uh, thanks. Uh, yeah.
I already really hated these cuffs because um, they're terrible and I like magic, but I also really don't like how they don't let me hug you. Um, and Narifan goes like, well, I was able to get my magic through the cuffs. Do you think I can hug him for you? And Zan's like, I really don't. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. And she goes, yes, well, we've broken the rules before. Okay.
Uh,
Nari, try very hard to hug him. Nothing happens.
yeah, no, that's pretty tough. Um, I think Blink is gonna actually go over and like super awkwardly try to like squirm under his arms
he lifts them as best he can.
and just give him a hug, a good hug.
Oh, Blink, if there is more than just as a thank you, if there's anything I can do for you, I I want you to know I want you've done so much.
Yeah, oh, I I wasn't sure if I should ask. Um, I I I had a friend, have a friend. Um, you remember the paper that you gave to Luton,
Vaguely.
and it was a list of like different people.
I think I might see where this is going.
Um, yeah. Their name is Casey. And I didn't think I was ever gonna actually see them again, or any you know sign of them. Can do you think you can help me find them?
Yes, I think I can help you with that. How long has it been?
Um, like he like counts on his fingers. 7 years, maybe. It's been a long time.
See,
I was waiting for a lot of it.
he sort of shifts again so he can properly put you in like the crook of his arm and goes, "Oh,
So when I when I saw their name on that list and I was waiting for you and I couldn't I didn't want you to get hurt too.
well, if it makes you feel better," Nori chimes in. They couldn't exactly get in while I'm here. I provide nice benefits in that regard. He goes, yes, thank you,
Yeah,
Nori.
yeah.
I, I'm so sorry, Blink, that I think yes, once I get these off, I should be able to.
Yeah, yeah.
Suppose I will need to figure out where I left my backup spell book, but I believe I do have scrying written in there.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, okay.
Oh,
Do you wanna roll insight for me?
yeah, that might be good.
We are playing Dungeons and Dragons.
That's right, we are. Who would have thought?
I usually ask for insight if either someone is hiding something or it's like really complicated. Ten,
Mm,
10's probably not gonna do it.
yeah, probably not.
But I mean, you know that Blink is being very sincere here. You
Mm,
know, he's telling you I don't know, the truth of stuff.
Sure,
Um,
sure. Um,
you can tell he really wants to see this person again.
hmm. I hope that you know, Arrow hasn't the others haven't let the house go too disorganized in our absence.
Let
Should be.
me. I should have pulled up Blink's character sheet. Is what I should have done.
Hmm.
Don't worry about it. Everything's good and fine, and everything's great.
Wonderful.
And Blink's had a lot to think about and a lot on his mind. What am I even gonna roll? Why did I look this up? Because I don't know what I'm actually rolling. I'm just gonna do a general check. I mean, it's not that hard of a connection to put together, is the thing. Honestly, Blink's gonna be kicking himself that he didn't think about it sooner. Um, when Xan mentions the house, Blink like, does like the thing where like he's thinking about it, he's like, yeah, they're probably oh, Xan,
Hmm?
Xan, Xan.
Blink.
Um, Xan, do you, I don't know. Do you remember Nyx? Do you remember the cat?
Yes, of course.
Nyx, I ran I ran into Nyx the other day and um I didn't uh there's no way for him to put this delicately. Sketch broke out of jail. I'm sorry. I don't and Nyx seemed real beat up about it too. And
Oh.
oh no. What if he goes back to the house?
Oh. Um. I see. And like he's gotten
Yeah.
uh fairly pale at this and just like, oh
Sorry,
dear.
Xan, it's Blink can't
Uh,
break that delicately.
all right. Getting these shackles off has gone from
Mhm.
important to vital. Um,
Mhm. Mhm.
oh fuck. Oh fuck. Let's see. Oh god.
I think Blink is gonna like do one of he's just gonna hug Xan. He's just gonna hug him both in kind of a like for both of them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Partly
It's
partly is like grounding, but also because he also would like a hug.
yeah, Zen, like his brain is starting to go a mile a minute, and then when Blink hugs him, it's just like, oh, oh yes,
Okay,
this.
okay.
And he just rests his head on top of Blink's, and he goes, "It's going to be fine. We're
Is it though? Blink's trying, but also big anxiety.
here is the thing you need to know about Rue Sketch.
Hmm.
He is vindictive and he is selfish, but despite what previous evidence might indicate, he's not as good a wizard as I am." And then he smiles, and it's a little bit shaky and awkward, because oh boy, this is not. I mean, it's not good. um,
Okay.
he tricked me before, but now that he can't pull that again, well, Now that I know who he is really, I think we can get one up over him.
Okay.
I just I just hope the others are okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then his eyes light up and he goes, "Oh, oh, oh, oh goodness."
What's that? What?
Um, it will definitely. I hope it will not come to this. But if Mikhail was not at the house, so we know that
Oh.
at least someone will be available.
Oh.
But
Okay.
I hope it doesn't come to that. Um, the two of you got off on the wrong paw, but he's not a bad person.
Hmm.
I confess, you're probably a better person than him, but
Yeah. Okay. If we have to.
I and he just sort of like again sort of dunks his forehead against the top of your lamp and he goes like things have been hard recently and I know they haven't gone the way that we hoped.
Hmm.
But I also feel that I have more friends and better friends now than I have at probably any point in my life up to this. And because of that, it makes it a lot harder for me to feel that we're really in trouble.
Hmm.
I know I've
Okay.
asked a lot of you lately, but
I just like notice it.
I think they just have like a big old moment of big
They just
soft.
have a moment. They just have a soft moment. Okay, but you're not allowed to stay behind anymore.
Oh, fine. If you insist.
I do insist.
I guess I don't have much of a choice if it's going to be that strongly uh, instated as a rule.
Mm-hmm.
Like Zan has broken off the psychic connection, so you can't hear. But he goes, "Thank you, Nari. Yes, I understand. Yes, thank you. We're having a moment, Nari."
Oh, it's so good. Plus, if you stay behind, you won't be able to have any more cake. And he does pull out a little cake.
how many how many sweets do you have in your hammer space?
You don't want to know.
Well, it's good to know that you're always prepared in case a party breaks out.
Yep.
He just starts laughing because, like, oh, this has been a really, really, really hard week. But he's just really glad that he can be with you right now because, oh boy, he needs a good thing.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you want them to talk about specifically? Because that's a really sweet little scene.
Uh, I that that covers the big thing that Zan had to go over. I don't know if Blink has anything else to say.
Um, Nothing that we got to talk about the particulars of.
All right.
Haha,
Yeah.
tune in, tune in next time for more information.
Yep. The never-ending saga of Xan and Blink FPSs because they're cute and we both love them a lot.
They're cute and we like them and we are indulging.
Indeed.
Decadence. Yeah, I think that's a really sweet little scene to leave it on.
Yeah.
All right,
Soft boys.
let them be
Soft
soft.
boys and their psychic dream friend.
Club.
Yes,
Remember,
the club.
we're a club. Oh man. All right.
Yay.
I think I'm going to stop the recording. So thanks
Thank you
everybody
for
for listening.
listening.
Uh, yeah. Bye.
Bye.